Welcome back to Strive to Thrive. We are at level 2, week 5, day 1, and today, if you're using equipment, you can grab your cushion and your set of dumbbells. Otherwise, all of these exercises can be done without weight. You'll just go through the motions and do all of the exercises on the ground. Before we start, make sure your equipment's out of your way. Let's do our dynamic warm-up and then I'll explain what's next. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. To start, we're just going to be marching in place with some arm swings, making sure you're standing up nice and tall, your shoulders are relaxed, looking straight ahead rather than down at your feet. All about getting the muscles warmed up here. From here, bring those knees a little bit higher, and when you're ready, add in some big forward arm circles. Drive those knees up, keep doing those big arm circles. If you have any shoulder problems, you can always bring it a little lower too. Okay, from here, kick the heels back, and when you're ready, cross the arms, alternating which arm is on top each time. Okay, next up, your feet are about hip width apart. Bring the hands just to the outside of your head without pulling on your head at all. All you're going to do is push the hips back, keeping the legs mostly straight, and just bend down until you feel a slight pull in your hamstrings. So from the side, it's just here and stand up. So let's give that a try. Just push those hips back. We're doing a basic hip hinge movement. You're not pulling on your neck at all. Your hands are just kind of hanging out up here. I like to bring mine just to the outside of my ears. Let's go for one more. Okay, bring it up. Now your feet are still about hip width apart. This time, just a little mini squat. Stand up, that's the first part, so squat. And then you're going to reach as you step out. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So a little squat, tap out, and reach. Think about really reaching over, warming up your sides a little bit. Don't have to go down too low on that squat. Remember, this is still our warm-up. One more on each side. Okay, next up, you're going to be tapping your toes out in front of you, and you're adding in a chest press. So think about pulling those elbows back as your arms come back. You're standing tall, shifting your weight side to side as you tap those toes forward. Okay, now bring it into heel taps forward, heels down, toes up, and then add in an arm curl. Okay, now from here, this is when you might especially want to hold on either to your chair, to a wall, but you also want to make sure you're not going to kick anything. We're going to do some leg swings forward and back. So figure out which leg you want to start with. Shift your weight to the other side. Hold on for balance and just swing back and forth. Really try to focus on that kick back to warm up your hip flexors. Okay, now come to the other side. Same thing. Shift your weight to the other leg and swing, keeping this leg that you're swinging mostly straight and the knee that you're standing on slightly bent rather than locked out. Okay, you can stop with that. Now we're doing our leg swings to the side. So this time I'd go back to the first leg. You're swinging out and in front of the other leg. So let's try that. This time we're warming up the hips a little more. And bring it to the other leg. Holding on for balance, whatever that looks like for you. And relax. Okay, now what you want to do, give yourself a little bit of room to move side to side. And all we're going to do is 3 steps to the right and 3 steps to the left. So give yourself some room, stand up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, and let's just step. 2, 3, other side. 2, 3. Make sure you're picking up your feet as you do this. We don't want to be dragging our feet at all. One more time, down and back. Okay, good. Just a couple more. Next up, we're going to be doing a torso twist. So for this one, as you twist, pivoting on that back foot, you want to make sure that as you turn as well, your vision stays looking straight ahead rather than down at your feet. Bring it back to center. Last one, stand up tall, your feet are together. Bring the arms out, stretch back a little, and give yourself a hug. Alternate through that. And try to switch which arm is on top each time you bring your arms in front of your body. Stretching out your chest and the upper back here. Last time, and relax. Okay, you're officially warmed up. Let's get started with the workout. Now that we're warmed up, let's get started with our workout. You're going to want to start placing the cushion on the floor. I would recommend it be behind a chair or near a counter, something to hold on to. Once again, for my purposes, I will be out here so you can see me, but I would suggest you have something nearby to hold on to. So you're going to start out stepping on the cushion, or again, doing these just on the regular floor. Your feet will be hip width apart. These are just body weight squats. So we're going for 10 reps. You're making sure that when you sit back in that squat, your knees stay behind your toes and you're pushing your hips back so the weight's on your heels. If you're using the cushion, it will feel like it's challenging your balance. That's all part of the plan. So make sure your feet are hip width apart. I like to just keep my hands at my chest, but you do what's most comfortable for you. Hold on if you need to. And let's begin. We're going for 10. Going down as far as you're comfortable. Doesn't have to be too low. You want to make sure you're pushing those hips back as if you were sitting in a chair. Try to keep your knees straight and keep your upper body more upright rather than folding down. 2 more. Last one. Okay, great job. Hopefully you're getting the idea of how the cushion feels. We will use it for the rest of our exercises. So next up, go ahead and grab one of your weights if you're using weight. Again, have that chair or something to hold on to nearby if you need it. You're going to start out stepping on the cushion with your right foot. The weight is in your left hand, so step back with your left leg. You're going to lean down. You can actually use your right leg to balance on, or you can hold on to something else with your right arm. All we're doing is doing a single arm row, kicking back, coming forward, and down. So we're going to do this 10 reps on each side. You'll probably feel this front ankle shaking, and that's okay. Embrace the shake. Here we go. Lean forward. Right hand is resting on the right leg, and begin. So row up, kick back, come forward, and down, looking just in front of your foot so you have a nice and neutral spine. Remembering to breathe throughout the exercise. That's halfway. Nice and slow and controlled. Stay with me here. You're doing great. Keep that arm close to your side and extend just the elbow back. Last one. Row, kick back, forward, and down. Okay, hopefully you felt that in your upper back and the back of your arm. Now let's try it on the other side. This time, left leg comes on the cushion, left arm is resting on the left leg. Right leg is back. We're rowing and kicking back with our right arm. Here we go, 10 reps. Row, kick back, forward, down. Again, looking just in front of your foot. Remembering to breathe. Stay strong here. Notice how your foot is feeling on that cushion if you're using the cushion. Working on balance while we also work on strength. We got 2 more. Last one. And go ahead and relax. Okay, great job. Now you're actually going to use both dumbbells. And again, this one is when it starts to get a little challenging, especially using the cushion, so if you don't feel comfortable, you definitely don't have to use it. But what I want you to do is step forward with your right foot on the cushion and your left foot is back. We're going to be working our shoulders, core, and balance here with what's called an Arnold press. So you're going to start with your palms facing you and the weight's about eye height. You're going to turn the weights forward, press up, come back down, and rotate back to where you started. This one we're actually going to do 5 reps with our right foot in front on the cushion, and then we'll switch feet and do 5 with the other foot in front. So like I said, starting out, right foot in front. This can be on the cushion or on the ground. Bring your hands just in front of your eyes. Palms are facing you. Your weight is a little bit more towards the front leg. Working the balance and begin. Rotate, press up and together, come down and rotate. That's 1. By having the weight on that front leg, it's going to challenge your balance a little more and also work on some leg strength for that front leg. This is 4, last one, and then we switch legs. Okay. Now, carefully bring the left foot in front, right foot's back, shift your weight forward a little, hands in front of your eyes, and begin. 5 this way. Looking straight ahead. That's 2. 3, 4, and stop. Nice job. If you need to set your weights down for a minute, feel free to do so. Okay, next up, you're going to use just 1 weight, or again, you don't have to use any weight for this. But if you're using a weight, grab 1 weight. You're going to stand back up on the cushion. This time we're standing with our feet together. Just a reminder, have that chair nearby in case you need to hold on to it. This is going to work on our core, still our balance, and a little bit of arms and shoulders as well. So for this, you'll hold the dumbbell on the edges. You're going to start at your right hip, and what you're going to do is rotate up towards the left shoulder. So for this one, we're doing 5 on each side. So we'll start on the right hip, and then I'll let you know when we're switching. So stand up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Bring that weight or your hands to your right hip, and begin. So rotate up, and slowly come down. Think about trying to activate that core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. That'll protect your low back. Your arms are mostly straight. Last one on this side. And relax. Okay, stay in the same position. This time hands come to the left hip and go up to the right shoulder. Here we go. Just to shoulder height roughly. We got 2 more. Last one. And go ahead and relax. And step off your cushion, give your feet a little bit of a break. For the next one, you don't need your weights, so you can set your weights to the side. Now what we're going to do is an incline plank on the chair. So what you will do, if you're using the cushion, put the cushion on your chair and get in a spot where you're comfortable. You might want to push the chair up against a wall so the chair is nice and sturdy. From here, you can choose whether you're going to plank on your hands or on your forearms. So if you're on your hands, you're out here, and if you're on your forearms, you're down here. Either way, your body is nice and straight, and you're just going to hold a plank for 30 seconds. So go ahead and get down in your position, nice and straight body, and let's begin. If you're on your forearms, you're looking just between your hands. If you're on your hands, you're looking between your hands as well. Think about holding your body nice and strong, pulling that belly button toward your spine, continuing to breathe. You're doing great. If you need a little bit more support, you can also bring your feet a little bit wider. We're holding for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, you can slowly walk your feet up and slowly stand up. Great job with those. That's one time through. Now we're going through a second time with those same exercises. Once you're ready, you can go ahead and step up, back onto the cushion with your feet hip width apart. We're going back to our regular squat. So, making sure you push those hips back, keep your body nice and tall. Once again, we're going for 10 squats. So go ahead and sit down into it and slowly stand up. Pushing the weight back on your heels. Think about sitting in that chair. If this bothers your knees, you don't have to go as low. Keep that chest up. Feel how stable you are. Are those feet shaking a little? One more. And go ahead and relax. Okay, you can step off the cushion. Next up, go ahead and grab one of your dumbbells. We're going to our bent over row to the tricep kickback. So bring your right foot forward on the cushion, left foot back. Weight is in the left hand. Leaning forward on that right leg. Reminder, bring it up, kick back, forward, and down. For 10, here we go. Looking just in front of your foot. If you need to hold on a little bit more, you can hold on to something with your right hand as your left hand's working. Your weight should be more on the front foot rather than the back. Two more. Last one. Good. Let's take it to the other side. So now, left foot comes on the cushion, left hand's relaxing on the left leg, leaning forward, right hand is working. Let's begin. Row, kick back, forward, and down. Stay strong. Make sure you're squeezing the shoulder blades as you pull that weight up. We got 2 more. Last one right here. And go ahead and relax. Great job with that. Moving right along. Grab your second weight now. We're going back to our Arnold presses. So once again, bring that right foot on the cushion, leaning forward slightly on the right foot. Hands are up, palms are facing you. Reminder, turn out, press up, come down, and rotate back. Let's begin. 5 on each side. Standing nice and tall. If that foot's wobbling, embrace the wobble. Last one on this leg. And bring it to the other side. Left foot on the cushion, right foot back, hands up, and begin. Remember to breathe. We got 2 more here. Last one. And stop. Okay, great job. Hold on to one weight if you're using any weights and go ahead and step back onto the cushion with your feet together. Now we're doing our wood chop again, starting with our right hip up to the left shoulder and back down. 5 on each side. Shoulders are down and back. Here we go. Right hip, left shoulder. Slow and controlled. Standing tall. We got 1 more. And let's bring it to the other side, starting at the left hip, and begin. Breathe through the exercise. You got 1 more. You got this. And stop. Okay, go ahead and set your weight down. Last but not least, bring the cushion onto your chair. We got our inclined planks. You decide whether you want to plank on your hands or your forearms. Depending on how it felt last time, you can either do the same way or you can try the other way. Holding it for 30 seconds. Remember that body's nice and straight. Go ahead and get in position and begin. Holding this position nice and strong. Think about having a neutral neck so you're not looking too far in front of you or down towards your feet. If you're planking on your hands, you're looking between your hands. Forearms, just kind of looking between your forearms. Stay strong, just a little bit longer. And go ahead and slowly walk those feet up and slowly stand up. Okay, awesome job. You made it through the workout. Now we're just going to do some cooling down with some stretches. We will stay standing for these. You'll probably want your chair back to hold on to, so get that nearby and let's do our stretches. First up for our stretches, you're going to go ahead and kick back towards the opposite side. Nice and slow, just stretching out the quads a little bit in the front of our legs. Shifting your weight from one side to the other. Okay, now from here, using the back of your chair, face the chair back, bring the right foot forward, and press that right heel into the floor. Remember to try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Sometimes they like to come up towards the ears. We don't need any extra tension up there, so just keep them nice and relaxed. From here, keep the right foot back. Lean the weight so you're on the ball of your foot. Bend both knees and tilt the hips forward. Now you should feel the stretch in your right hip flexor. Standing nice and tall on this one. Both knees are bent. The heel is off the floor. Go ahead and relax. Let's take it to the left side. Left foot back. Start out pressing that heel into the ground. Relax the shoulders. And now bring that foot up so you're on the ball of your foot. Bend both knees and tilt the hips forward again. Now feeling the stretch in the left hip flexor. Standing nice and tall, shoulders are relaxed. And go ahead and relax. Okay, now have the chair on your left side. Bring the right foot behind the left foot. Stick your hips out to the right. Bring your right arm over to the left. Stretching down the leg, kind of on the outside of that right leg. The hips a little, as well as in our torso. Bring it back to center. Now the other side. You can have the chair on your left side. Now let's bring it to the other side. So chair can be on the right side if you'd like. Bring the left leg behind the right leg, hips out to the left, left arm over to the right. Now this side, we're feeling down the side of our left leg. Okay, bring it back to center. Now go ahead and face the chair again. You're going to hold on to the back of the chair while you slowly walk back and arch your upper back towards the ceiling, thinking about pulling your shoulder blades apart from each other and bringing your ears between your shoulders. Just kind of relax here. Think about pulling yourself back from the chair while still holding on, elongating your body. Okay, go ahead and slowly walk up towards the chair. Once you're standing, roll those shoulders back a few times. Now bring your arms out to the side, pull back, and then slowly lean back as far as you're comfortable. Your chest is towards the ceiling, stretching your chest muscles and the front of your shoulders. Now bring your right arm across your body. Gently pull on that right arm. And switch arms, left arm across. Okay, now right arm, bring it behind your back and either push or pull on that elbow, stretching your tricep muscle. And take it to the other side, reaching the left arm down the back. Again, pushing or pulling as you reach down your back. And go ahead and bring the arms down. A couple more shoulder rolls back. Now keep the shoulders down and back, away from your ears, and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Looking straight ahead still. Now look down to the floor, staying on the left side. Now right ear to the right shoulder, looking straight ahead. And look down to the floor. And now from here, slowly roll your head from one side to the other and the front of your body while keeping that chin tucked. And bring it back to center. Awesome job once again today. You made it through another workout. I look forward to seeing you next time.